Hi, y'all. I, probably like many of you, have had some downtime to reflect on life here over the last 9 months or so. I've had some thoughts that I really wanted to share, and for me, it keeps coming back to empathy. Um, I Life's been stressful, and we've had the pandemic and politics and whatever family matters you have going on. And for me, I've noticed this internal conflict that I keep running into, and this choice, whatever choice it is that I'm about to make, like I'm out in the park with the dog, and they poop, and then I'm like, oh man, I don't have a poop bag on me, so do I just like, oh, we're good. I can just leave this here and I'll grab it. I'll grab it next time. Or do I say go find a bag and then come back and just get it right then, right? And so here I am. I'm having this conflict about whether to pick up some dog poop, and it's like, well, why is this a big deal? But to focus on that conflict, it's like, why am I having this conflict? Like it should be an obvious choice. Maybe I don't know. For me, in hindsight, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm gonna pick up the dog poop. I'd want someone else out to pick the poop up, especially if it was in my yard. So, based on that, I would say, yeah, obvious decision. I need to go get a bag like right now and go pick this up. But for whatever reason, I've found some other rationale on why, nope, it's probably just fine if I leave it here. And, you know, but then maybe it's no, there's so many variables. Things can happen, and then I just don't, and then the poop's there, and then some little kids playing in the park and they step in it, and then they go home, and then they track the poop all over the house, and all of that was related back to me and not choosing to pick up the poop. Did I think that it would have consequences like that? No, I didn't even consider it. It was just like, what would I want someone else to do? And anyway, so I've been thinking about why do we have this conflict, especially when we're in this time right now where we need to be good to each other. And I'm just I feel like I'm human, and we all run into this conflict, and then I also watch other people. Say at work, I'm a nurse at the hospital, and I watch my coworkers just with absolute grace choose behaviors that acknowledge what could happen for somebody else, which is empathy. It's considering someone else's perspective over your own, and then choosing to act or behave with that in mind. And uh, I we gotta do that for each other. And I see that struggle at times for myself, and I am sharing that with you and throwing out an invitation for all of you to join me in taking that second to acknowledge that there's other things out there, and that we maybe don't see, that could be negative and more stressful for other people. And we oftentimes have an opportunity to prevent that. And that's choosing empathy. And that's how we can be great humans to each other. So, with that, thank you. And I hope you'll do that with me and pay it forward.